Hey peeps, we are back. We're talking The Real Housewives of New Jersey, season 13, episode 8. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. But before we get into the episode, let's talk some housewife news. So we already know that The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they're filming season 13. Well, it turns out that now that the Wicked Witch of the West, Lisa Rinna, is gone, some of the other ladies have decided to pop back up. So Kim Richards, who we have been talking about forever, she has popped back in. She has been filming some scenes with the ladies. She said in an interview that Andy has been asking her to come back the last couple of years, but she wasn't really ready. And I think that has a lot to do with Lisa Rinna. But now that Rinna is gone, Kim is back. I don't think she's a full housewife, but I do think we'll see her sprinkled in and out quite a bit this season. And I'm looking forward to seeing Kim. Also, Kyle had a big party at her house, and Denise Richards was at the party, along with Camille Grammer, Teddy Mellencamp, dear God, and Cynthia Bailey. We also have a new housewife. Her name is Anna Marie. I should have wrote that down. She is a wife of a former NFL star. And I hear that she is absolutely lovely. It turns out that the ladies like her, including Erica. And she's a mom. She's a nurse, I believe. And she's the mother of 4. I don't know. The girls seem to love her, including Dorit. And the pictures that I've seen of her so far, she is a very beautiful woman with a beautiful family. And I'm looking forward to seeing how she fits in with the girls. Now, over there at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey, now listen. Eva Marcel has filed for divorce. Okay, she has filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences, but her husband, Michael Sterling, has come out and said, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. He is still in love with his wife. He loves her too much to let go. He is going to fight for her, and he knows that their love is too strong to let go. I said, all right now, fight for your love, okay? I think that if Eva hops on for next season, we could see what transpires in Eva and Michael's relationship, along with what transpires in Drew and Ralph's divorce, because you know it's a lot going on out here in these social media streets, you know, about Ralph and Drew's divorce. So that would be very interesting. I'm just nosy. You know, that's the thing. I'm just nosy. Erica Jane. She's out here in the social media streets talking about she's got a Las Vegas residency that she is working on and new music. Now, you know, you can't really hate on Erica Jane. Erica Girardi, we could hate on, okay? Erica Jane, she's got about 9 or 10 Billboard hits on the Billboard. I think it's the dance track, or I think it's the dance charts or Electrica charts. I don't know. You know, what do they call the music when it's doosh, 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 doosh? I don't know. Anyway, don't judge me, peeps. She's got some hits. You know what I mean? And some hotel in Las Vegas is willing to give this woman a residency. I say give her a residency because she's going to need to pay them victims back. Because allegedly she was spending them people's money. So give her all the money you can give so she can give it back to the victims. I'm just saying. So Shannon Storms Bedore over at the OC, she posted a picture of one of her confessional looks. And I said, well, damn. Okay. Shannon Storms Bedore is looking good. I know she said, you know what, David and John, get a load of this, okay? She is looking fire in this confessional, and yellow is definitely this woman's color. Now, Melissa and Joe over there in the Jersey, they are remodeling that house, okay? They debuted the house, and it had all those little pointy tops on it. I don't know exactly what you call that because I'm not in construction. pointy tops, like a castle or something. You know, it's something about Joe and Teresa. They love a little pointy top castle type house. I don't. Anyway, the fans didn't approve either. So now they have torn off those useless pointy tops and they're going through some more construction. I just, personally, I didn't like it. But it's not my house. It's their house. And if they like pointed tops and small windows, they should just keep it. Don't let the people on the internet stop you from having your pointed tops and small windows. I'm just saying. Also, over there in the Salt Lake, I don't know what happened. But somehow the judge has reduced Jen Shaw's prison sentence. They have taken off a full year. This woman has been in jail less than 2 months and already she has gotten a year taken off her prison sentence. So she will be getting out of jail in August of 2028. I don't know how that happened. But if that gets her out sooner so that she can start making some money sooner and pay back these victims, come on out. Get to work. Now listen, this is the word on the street. I don't know for sure, but it is being reported that Bravo, the people down at Bravo, are in New Orleans casting, auditioning Housewives for the Real Housewives of New Orleans. Peeps, how are we feeling about this? I can tell you one thing. I'm excited for the food because the people of New Orleans, they eat good. They really do. And I'm interested in the food. You know what I mean? And I'm interested in the accents. I love their accents. I'm here for it. I think that, this could be good. It really could. With the right casting and a diverse cast. A diverse cast. Make sure you do this right, Andy. I'm just saying. Call me if you need some help. Now, peeps, I also put on my community tab the trailer for the season 15 premiere of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honey, listen, May the 7th, and I'm here for it. It looks like Kandi and Marlo are at it again. And I would just like to say, for the record, in the preview, you can see Kandi start to cry because she's upset. And I just would like to say, I am Kandi. I am one of those people. And if I am in an argument with someone and the tears start to flow, everyone who knows me knows. Whoever has brought the tears, they in danger. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm one of those people that if you get me to crying out of anger, I am doing everything in my power to hold myself back from laying real blows down on you, because I know that physical violence is not okay. And so when Kandi starts to cry and then she says that she's crying because she doesn't want to choke Marlo out, that's what she means. Don't take tears for weakness, honey. That is her trying to control every ounce of energy that's in her body that is saying lunge for you. At least that's what I'm doing. Anyway, honey, now listen, I don't condone violence. I try to hold back everything until I can no more. I'm just saying. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think of all of these housewife updates. Let's get on to the show. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be all over the place. Because this episode was sort of interesting, but sort of boring at the same time, and really hit some nerves with me. So I'm just going to hit the high points that came in my head. First off, I would just like to say, Louie, turn the volume all the way up. Okay, seek some help. Teresa, keep the volume where it is and listen, honey. No, ma'am, he is not it. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. We'll get to Louie, but that guy, he's weird. Okay, so right off the bat, I was extremely pissed off at the very beginning of this. So they are still down at the Jersey Shore. You see Melissa at her house. She's cutting up some strawberries, and then you see Jen, who Marge called a disheveled drug addict. Her and her husband, who was lit up. Okay, they are wide awake over at their shore house. She is in the kitchen whipping up a full breakfast. She's got the eggs going. She's got the Turkish sausage frying. Okay, she is making a full meal. I said, not the disheveled drug addict over here making a full meal when Princess Melissa is over here chopping up some damn strawberries. Really? Anyway, as soon as they sit down, the conversation has to be about Jennifer and Teresa, because Jennifer, Teresa, and Danielle, they are carrying this show on their back. Soon as they start, here's Jackie talking about Jennifer's marriage. And I said it in last week's video. I said, why is Jennifer sharing this information with Jackie? She's sharing this information as if Jackie is a real friend, as if Jackie really cares about her, and Jackie is only going to go back and share this information with the group. And that's exactly what she did in this episode. Not one time, but twice. And I said, you know what, you raggedy friend of, you know what, I don't know why Jackie Mellencamp cannot just accept it. You are a friend of, you have been demoted. We don't want it. Sit back and shut the hell up. You are starving so bad for attention. You have nothing else to do but to keep stirring the pot. Why don't you just shut the hell on up, Jackie? The whole episode, I'm screaming at the TV, Jackie, shut up. Jackie, be quiet. I mean, damn it, I'm sick of her. Now, Danielle is at the table. She's talking to Teresa, and she's all upset. She is angry that they were talking about her. I don't appreciate that Melissa was over at her house talking about Danielle, and she's impersonating Danielle's voice. I'm thinking, how old are you? And all of you are from Jersey, and you all have that accent. But Danielle's is a little more Jersey / Staten Island. You don't have to do that. And one thing that I was also ticked off about is Dolores and Gen F was also jumping on this bandwagon. They made the right decision making Gen F a friend of. Please don't bring her back as a full-fledged housewife. She's irritating the hell out of me. But anyway, I was thinking Jackie must have pissed Dolores off somewhere, because Dolores is right there on the bandwagon. Oh, there has to be more. It can't just be because of Instagram. The thing is, I'm pretty sure there is more. But is the more your business? All of you need to get some damn business, okay? Because it's not your business. But we're all going to sit around at this table because they're filming, and we clearly don't have shit going on in our lives. So let's just talk about Danielle and her brother and this Instagram and her sister-in-law situation. It's none of your business. But my biggest issue with this is Danielle, honey, now listen. You are talking to Teresa, Jennifer, and the husbands on the bus, and it's all that rah-rah, and they don't want to make an enemy out of me. That's how she said it. And then at the kitchen table, you still have that same I give 0 F's, and, then you get down to Rachel's place, and you shy away like little tiny Bambi. You didn't bring it. No, ma'am. You were not prepared. Marge read you for filth. And then you tried to come after Rachel, and Rachel gave it right back to you, staring you dead in the face. She said, well, what did I say? Repeat it. And you didn't have it ready. Girl, no. When you go into a situation like this, and you are angry, you have been misrepresented, Rachel has thrown you under the bus, you come in there with grenades. Do you understand? You come in there with all of your facts lined up in your head, and you flow. Do you understand what I'm saying? You flow like you are rapping some lyrics. You tear them up with the facts. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. And then you ran. You ran. No, ma'am. We'll get back to that. So they're back to this whole thing about Melissa's mama not getting invited to the wedding. I said, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. This is episode 8. We still on this? We're still on this. Bravo, people. NBC Universal people. Peacock people. Stop this. We, the Bravo fans, the Housewife fans, we are sick of the Teresa, Louis, Joe and Melissa bullshit. Melissa's mama is not invited to the wedding. We don't want to talk about it. In the whole thing where they're saying, she should do the right thing. She should do the right thing. The right thing is to invite Melissa's mom. And then you hear Jackie, well, she said she didn't want to have to invite your entire family. What's 5 extra people? What's 5 extra people? First of all, there is a seating chart. There is a limit on how many guests can come. There is a cost per guest. I know that they're rich. I know they can afford the extra 5 people, but why should they? There is nothing written in any kind of family book that says when my sibling marries somebody, I have to socialize with his in-laws. There is nothing that says that. Now, in a good family, I would hope that my spouse's family would interact with all of us and that my sister's spouse's family would interact with all of us. But if I don't mess with you, you're not invited. I don't have to be bothered with you. You may have had a few laughs with my daddy. I don't give a damn. I don't have to invite you. There is nothing in a contract anywhere that says Teresa has to invite Melissa's 5 family members. Go on some damn where. I'm just saying. When they talk about the whole Joe and Louis and the pizza oven deal, I laugh so damn hard. Joe said he didn't want to bring it out. He wanted to keep everything quiet because he didn't want to ruin his sister and Louis. Say what now? And the fact that Miss I'm so educated, I'm an attorney, boring as hell, Jackie Mellencamp is sitting there along with Marge, me and my business that's always in the news but never makes it to the show. I'm a businesswoman, is sitting there, and Joe and the husbands and everybody is eating this up. So Joe came up with the idea that him and Teresa should sell these pizza ovens and call them No-No's Pizza or whatever. And Louis orders the pizza ovens, comes up to $250,000. Sounds like a great business deal. Louis talks to his lawyer, says, hey, how should we divide up this business? The lawyer says Joe should get 5% because, he came up with the idea. To me, personally, that sounds perfect. You didn't put in any money. You didn't order these pizza ovens. You are not paying for a damn thing. And you thought that you were supposed to get 50%. You got on camera. You looked these grown ass people in the face and said, she tried to rip me off. And they all just sat there like, oh my God, I can't believe they did this to you. Melissa tried that fake ass crying. Oh my God, they stole it from him. Really? Really? Then he made that comment that when Teresa said, did you put in any money? That he said, oh, you think I can't put in $200,000? Listen, you need to use that $200,000 to allegedly pay them people that's suing you, from the lumber that you built the house with the tiny triangle tops. Pay them. No. If that was me and my brother and you came up with this great idea and, we were going to make these pizza ovens, they were going to be No-No's Pizza. My daddy's name is Jerome, so it's going to be Rome's Pizza. If me and my husband has put in the $250,000, you're not getting 50% of Rome's Pizza. No. With him coming up with the idea, I may have given him 10 maybe even 15% because he's my brother. So as a family thing, I would say, hey, you had the idea, you sparked the idea, and you're my brother. I love you. So I'll kick you, 15%, but you're going to have to do some work on the back end. You know what I mean? But 50% gets the fuck out of here. Boy, you don't know. Okay, that's not about to happen. Joe and Melissa did not deserve 50% of nothing. Okay, and then he said something about Teresa and the kids did a photo shoot. They were going to go ahead and relaunch these pizza ovens and call it Skinny Pizza or something. And I said, no, they not. No, they not. No, they are not. Remember that time that Sonia was talking about making a tipsy girl drink? Bethany will rain hell down on y'all's asses if any of the housewives decide they're going to make a skinny anything. No, ma'am. She wasn't going to call it that. No, ma'am.
I'm not going to lie about my brother.
Well, that's ridiculous. Something's missing, obviously.
My brother came up with this idea, this pizza oven. Like, I want to do it with my sister. So Louis like, okay. Like, he put out $250K. But then he spoke to our attorney and he's like, well, what percentage should I give Joey? I guess they came up with, 5%. So my brother went nuts. Like, he wanted 50%. I called my brother. I'm like, he put out all the money. I'm like, what are you doing?
I never wanted to talk about it because I don't want to bury my sister.
Louis screwed me, right?
With the pizza business. I told him it's my idea. It's me and my sister. We ordered these ovens. Louis puts the money out. He right away, I got it. Now I'm figuring I'm giving 50% to my sister, and he was getting 50%. And then my nephew comes over to my house. He goes, oh, so did you see the boxes are ordered? I go, what boxes? Oh, he goes, your sister had a photo shoot with her and the girls, and they called it Skinny Pizza or something like that. I find out, I call him, and then Louis starts giving me some lip. And then my sister, out of nowhere, goes, did you put the f***ing money up? I go, what? Think I couldn't put 200,000 up? I go, it was my f***ing idea.
I think she's so selfish that she doesn't want to share. Like with Bill, she told me that they're fighting over, like, how to raise the kids.
Are they?
Is this woman drunk?
I just said that.
What is the big deal if 5 more people just be like, let me do the right thing here, there, let's bring people.
Who doesn't just do that because it's the right thing to do?
Everybody has to own their part.
Hold on, what did you just say?
I've owned my part 1,000 times. I've apologized to Jennifer. The problem is she was talking behind my back.
That's what I said.
Who's time for this?
They get over to the party at the Fooders. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I was looking at those steaks. I was looking at all that food. I would hire those people. I would hire those people. The food looked delicious, especially the freshly grilled bacon. Even though they brought some meat over there with a little sauce container, it kind of looked like they might have been double dipping. I don't do the double dipping. When you first get it, take your fork and dip it into the sauce. Get all the sauce you need, but don't dip it in there again. Yuck. Get me my own little cup of sauce. I can't. When Marge gets there, the first thing she does is walk up to Rachel's husband and touch this man's chest. I said, you saw the way they mutilated that man's chest with that hot wax last night. What would make you walk up on that man and put your hand on his chest? You nasty, rude woman. And then there's Jackie again talking shit about Jennifer, her husband, and their personal business. Get you some business, Jackie. And Dolores said, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. And Dolores seemed as if she was honestly kind of sad about it. She did say that when she loves somebody and she's friends with somebody, even when they fall out, she still has love for them. And she doesn't want to see anything bad happen for Jen and Bill. It kind of seemed like she meant it. Later in the episode, you do see Jen ask her if they could just, go out and have drinks and have a conversation. And I'm pretty sure that when Dolores, I don't know if it was Dolores or Jen, one of them, when they were on Watch What Happens Live, did mention that her and Dolores are okay now. So they must have made up at some point. The mermaid at the party, I don't even know how you get hired for a job like that. I don't even know why I would have a mermaid at my party. It's not a costume party. It's not even close to Halloween. Yeah, I don't think I'd do that. I really wouldn't. I did appreciate that Jen F called Marge out for not taking responsibility. You know what? I think that Jen F is very afraid of Marge. When Marge gave her that look and said that she does take responsibility, she did apologize, she shut down real quick. I think she's afraid of Marge, and I also think that she doesn't want to piss Marge off because Marge knows exactly where the bodies are buried for her, and she also wants to become a full-time housewife, so she doesn't want to piss Marge off, in my opinion. At some point in the episode, Marge makes this comment that she should probably just call Danielle's brother and sister-in-law and, get all the information on them. And I thought, Marge, you are proving Danielle's point. You are proving Teresa and Jennifer's point. You are a disgusting person. So there is this blogger that I follow, and she put a tweet out to Marge that said, "Oh, Margaret, threatening to call Danielle's brother and sister-in-law to get the dirt on her shows exactly who Marge is, and that Teresa and Jennifer's warning were spot on." Marge replies, "I couldn't expect you to understand sarcasm, but not surprised." And somebody replied, "We wouldn't expect you to understand privacy, but not surprised." And that is so true. Marge doesn't know anything about privacy, and she was not being sarcastic. That woman absolutely knows that she would go and dig up information on this girl if she hasn't already. So when they have this conversation, Marge to me is gaslighting Danielle. Danielle did not stand up for herself. She should have stood up to Marge and said, "Listen, first of all, I can say whatever the hell it is I want to say. If I feel that you might be a threat to me, if I feel that you are not a genuine friend and I should be on my toes when it comes to you, I'm going to say what the hell it is I want to say." And Rachel, I thought that you and I were growing to be friends. I thought we were bonding. I thought we were just having a little girl chat. I had no idea that you were going to go back like a child and run this information off to everybody else. One thing is for sure, that Rachel needs to remember that this is a two-way street. You're going to have a conversation with one of these ladies at some point, and you are going to consider that just a little girl chat, just a little private conversation between the two of us, and it's going to go and be told to everyone. And when they come back and repeat it verbatim and call you on that shit, you better remember, you do the same thing to other people. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I need Margaret to understand that these women are not spreading rumors if it's true. If what they are saying about you is absolute fact, it's not a rumor. It's just a little gossip. I'm just saying. Rumors are false unless they can be verified as being accurate. I looked that up. And everything that they have been saying about Margaret is facts. So she's not spreading rumors about you. Now, gossip is, spreading other people's information, spreading business, whether it's true or not. This is a little true gossip. That's all. Now, they were talking about the sister and the mother not being invited to the wedding. Teresa did have a good comment when she said that when she first sent out the wedding invitations, or even before she sent out the wedding invitations, if Joe and Melissa really wanted her mom and her sisters invited, all they had to do was call her, not go around bashing her and sharing this information with the rest of the girls. That is fact. And then when she brought it up to Joe, Joe said, "Well, I called Louie and Gia about Melissa not being in the wedding." Why would you be calling Gia, first of all? And second of all, you should have called your sister, not Louie and Gia. And something else, Louis originally said our wedding is in 31 days. And then the next thing you know, he's like, our wedding is in 28 days. I said, well, shit, y'all been at this party for a very long time. We're down to 28. Now, Teresa at some point makes this comment that Melissa has daddy issues. Okay. Melissa has said on the show that she has daddy issues. She has also said in other publications that she has daddy issues, but that's not for Teresa to say. So I really didn't think that was a good time or place for Teresa to bring up Melissa's daddy issues, but Melissa has said it herself. Another thing about Marge, like I said, you guys, I'm all over the place. when she's like, she's spreading rumors about me. You didn't have any problem spreading those rumors about Louis last season. You didn't have any problem spreading the rumors about Jennifer's husband cheating, which under the rule, that rumor about Jennifer's husband cheating, that was gossip because it was facts. But still, you didn't have any problem doing it. So as long as you're doing it, it's okay. But if anybody does it about you, it's a problem. You are the biggest hypocrite, Marge. Then when Teresa gets into it with Melissa, did anybody hear Melissa say, Teresa always walks away when she's wrong? But in the end of all this, wasn't it Melissa who stormed out? That's because you were wrong. I'm just saying. And I think Teresa was originally walking away because she wanted to keep her namaste. Now, when Danielle walked away, did anybody hear Marge and Jackie's reaction? And Jackie was like, I don't understand why she cares if people ask her questions. But wasn't it last season she got all upset when people were asking questions and people were talking about her?
Stop yelling about me! But I need to know that my friends are not talking about me. Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Jackie, again, shut the hell up.
Now, because you were doing the same and you're making me out to look like the bad guy.
What did I say? What did I say? Repeat it. Nothing.
I'm not gonna have someone seeding bullshit all over the place. That's high school.
Just wondering what the rest of the story is. That is the story.
No, I think you know. Say it.
Shut the up. I got very hurt. I'm done explaining myself. I'm done. I'm done.
I don't understand being pissed because people are asking questions.
Ridiculous.
I give a
Maybe I could call your brother and your sister-in-law.
Coming over to here and ruining a moment of me and Melissa. Really do respect our space. No, but I don't care if God came down and said something to you. It's not. You're not making any sense what you're saying. Teresa, it doesn't matter what anybody's saying. You need to respect that I'm here talking to your sister-in-law.
He can't control when he's angry.
She has daddy issues. She needs to go get help. What? Jackie, shut the up. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. It's not your Shut the up. Get out of my face. You're pissing me the off. You're getting involved with family.
Displaced anger.
Oh my God.
I think it was
You're lucky.
And I live with your 4 nieces. I wear your father's pajamas at night to make them feel safe and loving. Do you know that? I can't take this no more. You have to listen to her.
Well, then
because you're still talking.
I'm listening.
No. You're not. And listen.
Sit
And
down.
no.
I am listening.
I want you to
Sit down.
And neither
I am
is your brother.
listening.
That's why he's in his car leaving right now. He's enjoying this now.
I know.
He's enjoying this now. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Joe, stop, please. You're being smart because I got nothing to lose. Do you understand me? Stop, please, stop.
Just to keep harassing the hell out of Danielle about her brother, I really wish that Jackie would just tell us everything about her sister. And, you know, Marge, while you're at it, why don't you tell us why your grown-ass adult kids still don't deal with you? You know, tell us about that. Now, the best part of the night was when Teresa told Jackie to shut the fuck up. I said, oh gosh, I've been saying that all night. I have been saying that all night. And I was also laughing because Jackie's outfit was horrific. I said, I know. After you talked all that crap about Danielle, you didn't show up to the food as looking like this. Your hair, everything, a mess. At least when Danielle totally failed at standing up for herself, she walked out of there looking cute. I'm just saying. And can I also say, did anybody else think that Jennifer Aydin's makeup was all off? Her makeup was caked on heavy and totally the wrong shade. It didn't match. I'm just saying. So Louis, the way he treated Teresa, no sir. Something is absolutely wrong with him. However, Melissa's saying that Louis is 2 people and he's got anger issues. I chuckled a little because I said, girl, who the hell are you married to? Your husband thinks that he's the tiny Hulk. He's an asshole with anger issues and a bitch. I don't think that Louis was right. He publicly cuts Teresa down. He publicly shames her and embarrasses her. And this is not all right. Even if you don't approve of my behavior or my actions, as a husband, stand up for me in public and tell me how you feel when we get home or in private. Don't do that. The way he treated her was embarrassing. It was almost like a parent scolding a child. He wanted her to shut up, just go on somewhere. It was very demeaning. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I didn't appreciate it. And then he tried to stick up for himself a little bit when he was talking smart to Joe. But then when Joe walked closer to him, all of a sudden he's like, oh, just calm down, and wanting to pat and hug. No, you was talking shit, acting like Billy Badass a second ago. But, you know, the microphone caught it. But now you're over here trying to be calm and rational. Something isn't right. Something's not right with Louis. And you know, I'm starting to think, you're acting like this on camera. How do you treat her at home in private? When Louis made that comment about sleeping in No-No's pajamas, you know, Teresa said in an interview that the pajamas are brand new. No-No had never worn them. I still don't care. That was unsolicited, weird information. I think it's weird. It's a little creepy. And nobody asked you that. Yeah, something's wrong with him. I wouldn't be able to sleep with both my eyes closed with Louis in the house. What I will say is, so far this season, Rachel has no storyline, and she says she has a business, but we don't know what it is. Jim Fessler, no storyline. Melissa Gorga, Teresa is her storyline. Jackie Mellencamp, no storyline. Dolores, we don't give a shit about you and Paul and Frank. And Marge, no storyline. So, they're just going to use Danielle, Jennifer, and Teresa. It's a pattern. Jennifer was right, though, when she said that Joe and Melissa do everything they can to make Teresa look bad. They just don't give a damn. But this time you made yourself look like idiots. 50%. Anyway, I'm over it. Guys, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.